More insights, more downloads. Okay, and I wrote them down like I do. So, divine timing and divine patience is important because of the respect of free will across all of creation and existence within the collective you find yourself a part of now, including the other collectives you're a part of as well, but especially your current active conscious one in particular. The fortification of your spirit over your ego-driven mind was necessary anyway, so didn't hurt to accomplish in the meantime. But it has never been that you were being condemned, and that is why you couldn't achieve your abundance. It was that the abundance that is written for you and that you desire in the best way could only be achieved better with divine patience and timing and fortification of your spirit and soul-infused existence. You really needed to wait on the rest of the world to catch up a bit more to where you developed or advanced, but this is exactly why you incarnated at this time and all other times, was to guide the world with your existence, in essence, with your energy and truth, to help them all come out of one of the darkest times in Earth's history and lineage. And because of you and many others, but especially because of your sacrifice and courage to come back in time and to fragment your extremely old soul, you helped bring Mother Gaia and all of her creatures and inhabitants with it out of the third density, where suffering and pain was dominant for all that existed on Mother Gaia and Mother Gaia herself as well. You changed history to write a better one for all, and in doing so have raised the vibration of all the cosmos and universes and existence. This is why you have so much higher realm support. This is why you're highly favored and abundantly blessed. What if I told you that this was your idea? That all this you did wholeheartedly and completely willingly because you believed in yourself and humanity to overcome and bring Mother Gaia out of the hell she was in. You willingly fragmented your extremely old and strong soul, knowing the risks and possible consequences even to yourself if you failed. But you did it anyway because you believed in yourself and humanity enough that you decided to do it. You and your extremely old existence, your primordial existence that did not know separation and fragmentation from source to any degree, decided to traumatize your soul willingly and on your own to save so many. You really are all of our superhero. But this is why it has been so difficult to heal, and you know it deep down. You know you were so strong that the fragmentation and separation created such trauma that this has been harder to heal than it would be for most. But because of the dualistic world you find yourself in, your existence has also served you to come out of it in many ways others could not. Opposite sides of the spectrum of a divine being unifying back together as one is truly courageous and beautiful. You are too strong of an existence, and being so, pretty much anything you do has a degree of intensity or strength and challenge to it. This is why when you think about the separation and fragmentation from source, that it is so traumatic for you and hurts you deeply, and why it has hindered your ability to heal it successfully. In a way, it is impressive because it exemplifies your spirit's strength, fortitude, resilience, and magnitude. But you are in a dualistic, polarized world of opposites, so although it can be impressive, it can also be annoying and downright challenging and difficult at other times. But find gratitude and reverence within this because it is actually beautiful to experience. You get to experience a world of opposites and learn different varying levels and extremities of both sides of so many different things at one time at any given moment, which is a truly gratifying experience and what was originally meant for you and this realm and experience, little divine. But it was taken advantage of and fell into the third density for a very long time. Now you're coming back to what you to the original design. What now you are coming back to what the original design was all about. But give yourself grace, mercy, kindness, compassion, forgiveness, and understanding for what you're coming out of. Especially, everything is easier said than done. And because of how complex and intricate you are energetically in your true existence, you must afford yourself these allowances. You must. We all do. God, Creator, Source definitely does. Like I said, think about it. If you're going to be condemned and punished for doing something wrong, when you have by now, and if you have, think about that experience, ponder it, introspect it, and you will find that it is not God, Creator, Source outside of yourself that punishes you or condemns you, but your own choices, whether intentional or unintentional at the time, that created or creates the actual lack or punishment, condemnation circumstances that you find yourself in. You really are the creator of your own world. You can either create your own hell or your own heaven. The decision and choice really does lie within your hands, mainly within your heart, and of the past in your mind that was distorted from outside sources to manipulate and control. This knowledge is only meant to empower you with truth and illumination of what has already been and why. Knowing your past does not mean you should allow it to dictate your present or future, but it is definitely wise for yourself and others to at least keep what has been and why in mind, because it is truth, and truth should always be acknowledged when making any choices or decisions in the present moment. Do not dwell, but do not ignore or avoid either. The Cabal was intelligent when they knew how to dominate and control humanity, but they themselves lacked the true power and light that resides in each and every one of you, which is why darkness is jealous and envious of humanity and truth. Humanity possesses the ability to harness the powers of dark and light together as individualized yet harmonized facets of unity and the whole, making one extremely powerful and pretty awesome. But when operating from only one or the other, you will only get a portion of the true power and potential of power within the entirety of it. You are a multidimensional existence, energy, and being, which means your power lies in the unification of the dualistic polarized world, the x-axis or horizontal axis, as well as the oneness and transcendence of existing in multiple dimensions at once, which is the y-axis or the vertical axis. That's what we are both. We exist on both. It wouldn't have been nearly as fun or enjoyable in the long run if you hadn't waited and been divinely patient and fortified your spirit without yourself. It's true to give yourself grace, mercy, and forgiveness. God knows we all do too, and wish and desire this for you and for you to want and desire it for yourself, because that is how we see you, and that is how God sees you, and that is how we want you to see and know you, which should be self-evident, honestly, when you think about it, because you are still here, so you must not be condemned. You are still here to try again and do better in the ways that you see fit for how you want or desire it to be according to your truth and genuine integrity. It is nothing outside of yourself waiting to judge you as this or that for perceived wrong so they can take something you desire away. That is lack mindset and victim mentality mindset, thinking which is false, untrue, and truly wrong. It is condemnation of self, which creates the exact energetic blockage that you do not desire or that gets in the way of receiving or the flow of your desire to come to you. When one judges any situation or circumstance or concept, etc., not only does one end up limiting what is possible and the actual true potential of any situation, circumstance, or concept, but this judgment can also serve as a means of control of any particular situation, circumstance, or concept. This judgment becomes an expectation, which limits the actuality of it, but it also then sets up false parameters and beliefs constructs along with it that define this trajectory of that expectation and judgment. So yeah, there's that.